What is going on YouTube? My Matter827 here, and I am here with a deck profile on my Evilswarm rabbits. Yeah, that's right, you see Rescue Rabbit right there, and then you see Sabersaurus. But this is not Dino Rabbit. Okay? So yeah, don't be bagging on me for playing some meta shit. Yeah, this might become meta, but right now it's not even out. So, let's hop right into this. 2 rabbits. If you don't play this rabbit in this deck, then it can't be the deck. Like, yeah, you can run Heliotrope, but it wouldn't be Dino Rabbit, or Evilswarm Rabbit, or Robo Rabbit, or Glad Rabbit, or Noble Rabbit, or whatever the fuck you're gonna run. Okay? Yeah. On to the normal lineup. 3 Sabersaurus and 3 Evilswarm Heliotrope. Now I'm seeing people only run Heliotrope. That, in my opinion, is bad. I like the Sabersaurus, but I usually target the second. These are always my first pick, these are second. Reason why Sabersaurus? Because it allows me to go into Locky and Dolka, which can help me lock down the game. And without him, your lineup's basically dead. Next, 3 Salamandra. This card is amazing. Up to twice per turn, I can banish a monster from my graveyard. So up to 2 monsters a turn, and he gains 300 attack until the end of my opponent's end phase. So yeah, see this 1850 right there? 1850 attack? Yeah. Fuck you. He can become a 2450. Yeah, take that. Up next, Thunderbird. This guy is amazing. Whenever a spell, the effect of a spell trap or monster effect is activated, I can banish him that I control, and then during the next end standby phase, I can special summon him, and he gains 300 attack. Best part is, the once per turn part, that basically keeps recycling when he comes back. So I can go, okay, Thunderbird effect, banish himself, standby phase, okay, come back, he's up to 1950, attack, okay, you play Mirror Force, Thunderbird effect, banish, come back on your turn, 1950. Because that effect doesn't stack, because once he's banished, that goes. On to the next. Double Tour Guide Sangan, Tour Guide lineup, basic, nothing too advanced there. It works well in this deck, because with the rabbits, yeah, you know. Spirit Reaper, stall game. A lot of rabbits decks use this, it's an amazing card. Double Thunder King. You open up with this, against any deck, most of them are going to be like, yeah, Scoop. I've seen a lot of times that happen, don't worry. Next up, Double Pot of Duality. This card is giant consistent factor. You're not always going in for the special summons. You can play Duality, get your spells, traps. You can get your monster effects that you need. It's a good card. Monster Reborn, staple. Infestation Pandemic Infection. This card I always add to my hand. This card is amazing. When you play it, your Evilswarm monster or your Evilswarm monsters cannot be affected by spell and trap cards. OTK potential. Steel Swarms. This works in Evil Swarms. Whatever the hell they're gonna come out with next. This card is amazing. So yes. Heavy Storm, Double Mystical Space Typhoon, Dark Hole, staples. Forbidden Lands, basically a staple in all rabbit decks. Wow, that shit went up. Traps, Solemn Brigade. Do I need to explain? Bottomless Trap Hole. Do I need to explain? Compulsory Evacuation Device ×3. This card, it's a little bit explainy. I can play this, return whatever the hell they're gonna do, so just keep on using it. Double Dimensional Prison. This card, do I need to explain? Fiendish Chain, Torrential Tribute. Do I need to explain? They are all staples, practically. On to said extra deck. 1 Evilswarm Bahamut. I can detach an Xyz material to target a face-up monster I control, discard an Evilswarm monster, and take control of that opponent's monster. That's a permanent effect, which, might I add, is basically Big Eye all over again, but he can attack that same turn. Can we just say broken? Evilswarm Ophion. This card, basically, level 5 or higher monsters, no special summon. So, against the rabbit matchup, and any rabbit, yeah, it's not a good deck. Agents, fuck you. Chaos Dragons, fuck you. Dark World, GG. GG. Practically. So, yeah. And then this card is the one that I use for the search engine for Pandemic to OTK. You have these 2 cards in your hand. OTK right there. I'll go through that in another video. Next, Evilswarm Ouroboros. Now, I don't really go into him, so let me read. But he uses 3 level 4 monsters. So you could attach an Xyz, target a card your opponent controls, return it to the hand, send a random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. So yeah, Dark World, that isn't discarded. No effects. Target a card in your opponent's graveyard, banish that target. Wow, this is actually pretty good for the Dark World matchup. Send the card, target the card that they have, return it to the hand, fucking banish. Grapha's all day gone. You can get rid of them. Oh, I'm sorry about Skype. Okay, Utopia, basically a staple. Laval Chain, or Laval Chain, I don't know. I can choose a monster card from my deck and put it on top of my deck. Draw engine for days! Virus. Or I could send a card from my deck to the graveyard. Well, I don't think I'm going to be using that one now. Who in their right... Well, maybe in Dark Worlds. But who is going to use that in this deck? I can go, okay, choose my Rescue Rabbit, put Rescue Rabbit on top of my deck. Okay, next turn, draw. Wow. I drew in my Rescue Rabbit. Summon Rescue Rabbit. Banish. Fuck you. Maestro. Staple. Digestal Emerald. Everybody wants this card. For the fact being, you can go Rabbit. Banish. Special summon 2 normals. Yeah. Emerald effect. Detach an Xyz. Special summon that normal monster. Or recycle and draw. Broke. Shockmaster. Staple. Double Logia and 1 Dolka. Staple if you're going to run dinos, basically. Except that you usually have more Dolkas. Leviair. Do I need to explain? It's a rabbit deck. Wind Up Zenmains, Tempo, and Leviathan. All staples. Wow, I'm going to have so much fun showing myself in real life videos when I get my camera. Which, by the way, I'm going to make this note right now. I am in the middle of getting the camera and an SD card and all that. So, I will eventually have real decks. And this channel is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon. I got my friend to show me a magic thing. Cardfight Vanguard, I figured out how to use it. So, yeah. Lots of decks coming in, guys. This is going to be a deck duel video. Or channel now. Side deck, this is all preference, player preference, but this is me. 1 Gores. So, let's say I'm in that Dark World matchup, which I fucking love. Now, let's look. Okay, so it's only a fairy type token, which I was sort of hesitant to think. But anyway, Dark World matchup. They attack with that 3000 Grapha. You're like, sure. Drop Gores on you now? Um, yeah, 3,000 cores, 3,000 token. Yeah. Also, just general decks that get into the attacks. Do I need to explain? Double Light Imprisonment, Agent, Chaos Dragons, Vylons, the Constellars that are coming out soon. Because Constellars are going to be out with this if I'm not mistaken, so yeah. Double Trap Stun, you run a lot of traps. So you're going up into the, if you're going into the Chamber matchup, and they go, okay, activate Secret Barrel. Chain. What's the thingy? What's that one card? The thingy that makes you take damage for each monster you control. Chain, Ojama Trio. Chain, Accumulated Fortune. Chain Strike. You go. Okay. Chain Trap Stun. Okay, so I take that 2,000 for that, Chain Strike there, and all your other traps are dead? Yeah, GG. Double Needle Sealing, wind up matchup. Everybody knows that this card is amazing. Double Dimensional Fisher. Every rabbit deck runs this. I'd even run Macrocosmos. It's just like I can't get my hands on them right now. Like I'm actually in the process of building this. So yeah. Double System Down. I like this card in the Geargia matchup. Which there are a lot of Geargia, Karakuri, Makina, rabbit fucking machines, which I think are fucking retarded. So yeah. Fucking Skype. I have too much shit on this computer. Okay. Double Prohibition. Needeth I explaineth it. This is a really good card. Although not many people in the competitive circuit use it, I actually like it. It's not a bad card. Double Smashing Ground. I'm gonna probably just change this to the Soul Takers because this is only used in hero matchups and all that. And with the Soul Taker, I can actually choose. And then I can also make them miss timing. And yeah, I don't really need to explain. So here you have it. My Evilswarm Rabbit deck. I love the deck. I absolutely love it. And it's so... Well, I wouldn't say it's so easy to build. Because these two are going for like 30 bucks a pop. These, you know, Evilswarms are going to be popular. So they're going to be... Oh. Might be, guys. You get to see my Skype for a second. Huh. Evilswarms are going to be pretty popular. This shit went up. I don't know if that's Battle Pack or that's super rare. If that's a super rare, then okay. I guess I can understand. And, Thunder King's common. They're still... For a common, that's a bit expensive, if you ask me. Even though it was short print, so that I do understand a bit. And, yeah. Overall, though, it's probably going to be a cheap deck. I'm guessing. Because, yeah, these two are 60. And I'm guessing that these are going to be, like, what? Like, $5, $10 a piece, depending on what rarity they are. And I don't know how popular they're going to be in their set. So, yeah. Evilswarm Rabbit, let me know what you guys think. Thank you. Goodbye.